All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah. This is Kevin Hart did that. I've been using it. So I want to talk to you guys today about stop playing around with your dreams. I know you're like, Dave, what is this? What I say when I come on here? What am I doing? One of two things: something you need to know, or something you need to grow. Okay. If you saw the opening, it said, if you have nine broke friends, chances are you're the 10th one. All right. Now, I want to put that in context. I'm not saying, you know what, I can't hang around with you. I ain't going to answer your phone calls no more. I'm cutting everybody loose. That's the nuclear option. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, and I just want to use a phrase, a statement that's attributed to Nipsey Hussle, right? He said, if you have your friends around you are not encouraging you, motivating you, uplifting you, and inspiring you to be better tomorrow than you were today, you do not have a circle, you have a cage. And I would add, and it's up to you whether you stay in that cage or you get out of it. So I want to ask you, do you have, and I think we've all had them, so this is probably rhetorical, but do you have some people that call you only to vent about what they don't have good going on? Or, oh my God, when it rains, it pours. This is terrible. Oh my God, you know what bad happened? And now you might have been up a little. You might have been like, I think today I can do it. Yes, God, I think today I can do it. And you're like, hey, you answer the phone. They're like, guess what? You're like, what? And then they just dump on you. Oh my God. Or you call this person and you're like, hey, you just got a new job, or you just started your business, or you just got a new customer. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's good. Hold on. My dog is calling me. I got to go. But if you call, girl, they want to repo my car. What? Tell me all about it. Those kind of friends. Those kind of friends that's only there for your bad news, only there to hear you in the struggle. But the minute you say, hey, I found a stepping stool, I found a ladder, they ain't trying to hear that. They're like, oh, I got to go watch something on TV. You know, do you have those kind of friends? I think we've all run into those kind of friends before. So I'm not saying, and that might even be your family. Sometimes I'll be honest right here, and anybody watching, of my family members, I don't know anybody that has subscribed to my network. It's $5.99. I don't know one of my family members that subscribed to my network, but that's okay because I've got a ton of other people who have. So that's okay. We're not going to look for validation in those that are closest to us. But what we are going to do is validate ourselves and see the value in what we have. Warren Buffett said, when they were asking him, what's the best investment? Is it crypto? Is it blue chip stocks? Is it tech? What's the best investment? He said, the best investment you can ever make, and they were on the edge of their seats, he said, is in yourself. Because if you invest in yourself, well, you're a surefire return. So I want to ask you, when you have these people who are like the negative Nancy's and the downers and stuff like that, how do you deal with them? What do you do? Do you just let them listen and then you come on, you're like, okay, well, I was going to call that person, but damn, I guess tonight, I'll just go on and do something else. I'm not going to. And all of a sudden, the euphoria and the optimism that you woke up with is gone, right? Because they sucked it out of you. And all of a sudden, you're like, yeah, I can't do this, right? You've got to make sure that you surround yourself with positive people. There's a saying that you cannot fly with eagles if you hang in with turkeys, okay? I want to say, and I want to challenge you to join our Success Driven Now. It's free. Okay. But let me tell you something. I'm going to say right here, you're not going to get anywhere if you don't invest in yourself. But what I'm doing is I'm going to invest in you first. I'm going to show you that I believe in you, maybe a little more than you believe in yourself. So I'm going to bring it up. Can we bring it up on the screen? We go bring it up on the screen. And I want you, now this is on our school's platform, right? I want you to go and I want you to scan the QR code right here. Sorry, so right here. Scan that. Go join the Success Driven group. Okay, people, you need to get around people that are going to be uplifted and inspiring you. And if you don't have that right now, get around some people that are doing that and slowly start to move in different circles. Because when you start thinking better about yourself, you'll start doing better about your dreams. And I've said it before, I'm on here. Yes, there are things in there that you can buy. Yes, there's other levels that will cost. But maybe your bank account, the way it's set up right now, you ain't got that. I get it because I was there. I was like, man, I cannot. I have to rob Peter to pay Paul to beat Mike. Okay. But somebody gave me a break and they said, hey, I'm going to do this. Now, what you do with that, that's up to you. So I would encourage you to say, I'm going to take a chance on myself. I'm going to put my needs ahead of everybody else wants, desires, and where everybody else thinks I should go. Another thing is, you always hear people saying, don't share your hopes and dreams with people. And it's not that, and I've heard, let me tell you, let me just go back. This drives me crazy. You tell your hopes and dreams to people put like a hex on you and they won't come true. That's some bullshit. What people will do is if they can't see for themselves the vision that you see for yourself, they might mean well, but they won't be able to see it and they'll tell you because they don't want you to get hurt. They don't want you to be defeated. They'll tell you don't even try. And let me tell you, that's the worst thing you can do. I had this fear, the fear that I would be 110 years old. Oh yeah, that's what I plan on checking out. 110. Me and my wife already signed the pack. So that I'll be 110 years old, looking back, going, wonder what would have happened if I had that coulda, woulda, shoulda. Do you have any friends like that? The coulda, woulda, shouldas? Like, man, I could have done that, but man, that day I didn't have the right sneakers on, so I wasn't able to get out there and try out for the team. But I could have. And then it goes, man, I should have. I should have went and I should have asked her out. I should have, told him how I feel. Ladies, guys, whatever it is, whatever that coulda, woulda, shoulda, yes, those are missed opportunities. But don't let that coulda, woulda, shoulda be one of these where you're like, I should have clicked on that QR code. I should have DM'd them and asked, okay, what's the link? I want to join. It's free, right? What's the link? I could have. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that sits back and has all these regrets. I knew a lady back years ago, and let me tell you the story. I'm not going to mention no names, of course. But I was, going to the church. I was in ministry, and we were getting our prayer circles, right? And every time we were in the prayer circle, she'd go, "Oh, it was so hard getting here. I just thank the Lord I was able to get here, but it was hard getting here. The bus was late and I almost missed it." So we used to pray, "Please, Lord, let the sister be able to get her some way to get here, somebody, a family member, bring her or something like that." So we're praying and we're just standing in faith and knowing. Well, guess what? Her nephew, probably about a year later, bought her a used car. She got a used car. Whoa, the sister can get to church. Amen, right? Get in the prayer circle, thinking she got a praise report, because that's what we used to talk about that. But she's like, "Oh, I got the car. Gas is so expensive. And I think I'm going to need some new tires soon. Oh my goodness, I need an oil change." Right? And I'm gonna go back. So it was almost like before before she was going to catch the bus, she didn't have a bus pass. One of the members gave her a bus pass. So the bus was late. I had to run for the bus. Then, that's when she got the bus pass. She was getting the bus. She complained about the bus. Then when she got the car, she complained about gas. She complained about tires. Finally, the pastor said, "You know what? I want you to stop. From now on, when we do the praise reports, I need you to think of only things that are good." He had to interrupt her pattern because her pattern of negative behavior, negative self-talk was not just limiting her, it was limiting everybody around her in the circle that we were standing in agreement and holding firm that we're all going to believe better for her and better for ourselves in the process. She was killing it. So the pastor was like, "You need to stop." She's like, "Well, sometimes, Pastor, I ain't got nothing good to say." He said, "Then don't you say nothing at all." Remember, you were younger, they would tell you, if you ain't got nothing good to say, then be quiet. He said, "But you got here, you got a car out in the parking lot, you in good health. Did you eat last night?" "Yes." He said, "Well, you got three things you should be giving a praise report about." Keep it in perspective. So I say to you today, if you ain't got nothing to be happy about, the fact that you are watching this means you got internet, and there's hundreds of tens of thousands of millions of people who don't have internet, who do not have eyes to see what I'm talking about, who do not have ears to hear what I'm talking about, and who do not have fingers to type and to go to join a community that's going to elevate them to the next level. People, do not be one of those people that sits back and goes, I wish I had, I wish I could have, or making excuses. Because at the end of the day, nobody trying to hear no excuses. Okay? When you go to the store and you go, I want to buy this, but I spent my money I didn't have, they ain't trying to hear your excuses. You got the money for what we selling? Huh? Either you do or you don't. If you don't, you can put it back, or you can leave the cart right here, and you come back when you got the money. That cart is right here. They go put that stuff back for the next person that's got some money to buy it. Look, trust me, I've been there. Okay, but what I'm saying is, make sure you don't miss this opportunity, you guys, because it ain't coming around every day. So, to recap, because I got to get on the call, okay, with somebody who is like, David, what do I need to do? So I'm gonna let them know, okay, here's what we need to do. Join the Success Driven community. It's free. We have a Success Driven called Mind Shifters here on Facebook. You can look it up. If you want to join our Facebook group. I feel like I'm doing a commercial. Facebook group. Just DM me, inbox me, David. What's the Facebook group? I will send you the link. If you want to join our schools group, Success Driven, is free. Scan the QR code. If you're like, Dave, I don't have one on the phones. I don't have that. I can't scan it. I'm trying to scan it on my landline, and I can't do it. It's okay. It's okay. Just DM me, and I will send you the link, okay, to get you in either one of those. But you guys, get somewhere. And let's talking about shifting your mindset. Because today, like every day, there's probably going to be somebody in your family, in your circle, or whatever, to come across, and there's people that are like, if they angry, or they bitter, or they hurting, they want you to feel the same way. There's a saying, misery loves company for a reason. And remember, hurt people hurt people. So just keep that in mind, and keep in mind what you need to do to elevate yourself. And when you see these tools, avail yourself of them. It don't cost you nothing, but actually, I'm being honest, it's going to cost you something. To join the community is free, but you go give your time. You go put in the work. Time is something you cannot get back, and I take it very seriously when you give your time to something we're doing, because it means you're putting in the work and you're dedicated, because time is something you cannot buy. So yes, it will cost you. It will cost you your time. It will cost you doing the work. But if you do, you will change, and I guarantee this. Okay? So that's all I got to say about that. I got to get on to the next thing. If you have any questions, you guys remember, you can always put in the comments, David, I need this. If you're afraid, you don't want to know your family, that you're trying to level up, you're trying to get out your circle, DM me. It's just between me and you. Nobody's going to know. Okay? I will give you the information to help you get where you need to go. All right? There it is. Something you need to know, or what? Something you need to grow. Okay? There we go, like that. I'm behind here. I'm blocking. Okay? So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Saturday.